Just said hello quick at the draft. I kind of thought I'd leave him alone. He had lots going on there, and I'll see him this week. So I really haven't had a chance to talk to him. But just from watching, very mature, and obviously has been in the spotlight for a while. So handles it well, and he seems like he's all business. So I think he knows that side of it, and that basically he does it well, and it just gets him back to the ice where he wants to be all the time, is what I hear.
With Taylor Hall, he talked earlier about coming here and helping Bedard. How much of a help can a guy like that be? Not just a veteran player, but a former #1 pick himself.
Yeah, well, he's got that, for sure, and he was in a Canadian market, which is a very, it's like here. It's like a high-end market, lots of attention and lots of expectations. So he can help him with the off-ice part of it, but also on the ice. I think his speed and just being in places where he's been over the last few years, he's moved around a few teams, and I think landing in Boston was probably a great spot for him to learn from guys like Bergeron, Krejci, and those guys. And I think coming from a place like that to here, with his his dynamic speed and offense is going to help our team and guys like Connor. But I think he can really, kind of mentor him a little bit in that respect, both on and off the ice. So it's a good mix there.
Did you have any input into just Foligno and Perry and having those type of players add to this roster?
You know what? They were on a list that Kyle had talked about, and I played with Nick and I played with his dad, and then I was on the coaching staff in Ottawa when he was there as well. So. He's a high-end character guy. He's a heavy physical player, which gives us that part of it on the ice as well. And just, he was a captain in the league for a long time, and there's a reason for that. So I think that's going to be huge for us. And that's not just for Connor. That's for our whole culture here in the team. And I think, moving forward in the organization, we want to go in a new direction, and we want to start fresh, and I think we've done that, but you still have to surround guys with some experience, and I think Nick and Corey as well. And Corey, I had him in Montreal, and I can't tell you coaches do their thing and they try and help players and put a game plan in place, but guys like that really get involved every day. When you see them in practice, on the bench, they're alert. That's why every team wanted him the last few years that had a chance to win. He's a winner, and he's going to help guys on our team, just like he did when I saw in Montreal, like guys like Cole Caulfield and Nick Suzuki. Like he has a big footprint on making them what they are today, and I think if you ask them that's why. I thought when they brought his name up, it would be a great fit for us right now.
Coach, you talked about Nick Foligno being a former captain in the league, now bringing in Taylor Hall, who has a lot of leadership experience. What does that do for the young guys like Connor and Kevin Korchinski, guys who may be coming up through the ranks? Yeah,
I think our scouting staff and the management, they've done a great job of getting guys that are self-motivated. They're driven. It's now just getting guys around them just to kind of help guide that, drive in the right direction. And I think it's going to be a good mix. And, we want to get better. And I think from what I've seen over the last 2 years in the draft, we have great results in the draft. And obviously we've got really good fortune in the lottery this year. And I think good karma comes around, right? We played hard right to the end. And I know we won a few games against some good teams and bumped us down the list a little bit. But because of that, I think good things happened. And we're fortunate to be in this position. But, I think just where we're going is in the right direction. And we have to have those guys here to help them get there.